You see, what Nigerians are asking for, it's not hard. Like, Nigerians are asking for the simplest things that most people in other developed countries are not even concerned about. What Nigerians are asking is that their leaders should put themselves in their shoes. They should be sensitive. They should be sensitive to know that these people are going through a hard time. They should put themselves in their shoes, like feel our pain. That is what Nigerians are asking. But it's so sad that most of these politicians, they are not in connection, they are not in tune with the conditions or with the realities that is ongoing in Nigeria right now, because you cannot believe amid this economic hardship, a governor of a fifth poorest state in Nigeria, Nasir Idris, squandered hundreds of millions on four luxurious vehicles for emirs. Car na car, Abi. Shey car no be car. If he had bought lesser, nobody is saying he shouldn't even buy cars for emirs. No, that's not what we're saying. But if he had bought less expensive cars, people would not be talking, tongues would not be wagging. But you went all the way out to buy, these very expensive looking cars. It's just so sad. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel at all, like, why? What are you even doing on YouTube if you're not subscribed to Newsroom Nigeria? Please go ahead and subscribe, like this video. Also leave your opinions in the comment section. Most importantly, like this video. It's free of charge. Hit the like button, the thumbs up button down below. Thank you very much. Amid economic hardship, Governor of fifth poorest state in Nigeria, Nasir Idris, squandered hundreds of millions on four luxurious vehicles for emirs. In a controversial display of priorities, Nasir Idris, the governor of Kebbi State, has drawn criticism for his recent decision to purchase four luxurious Toyota Land Cruiser vehicles for the state's first-class emirs. This extravagant expenditure comes at a time when Kebbi is grappling with severe economic hardships, ranking as one of the five poorest states in Nigeria, with over 54% of its population living below poverty line. During the presentation ceremony held on Wednesday, Governor Idris handed the keys of the new vehicles to several dignitaries, including the emirs of Wandu, Agogo, Yari, and a representative from Zuru. In his remark, Idris justified the expenditure by emphasizing the importance of traditional rulers in maintaining peace and stability in communities. He stated, "We must be alert to our responsibility. We uphold the high esteem of traditional institutions as a foundation for social cohesion." The governor further noted that his administration had also provided new vehicles to members of the House of Representatives, members of the House of Assembly, commissioners, and security services to ensure optimal operations. Despite the governor's rationale, many citizens and observers view the purchase as a blatant misuse of state funds. With Kebbi State facing crippling economic challenges, critics argue that the millions spent on luxurious vehicles for traditional rulers could have been better allocated to address pressing issues such as poverty alleviation, healthcare, and education. The decision has sparked outrage among residents who are struggling to make ends meet, while their leaders indulge in lavish expenditures. As the state continues to grapple with economic instability, the optics of such spending raise questions about the priority of Idris' administration and its commitment to the welfare of the people of Kebbi. Like I said at the beginning of this video, Nigerians are not asking for much. Nigerians are just asking for the bare minimal things. Like, put yourselves in our shoes. Experience what we are experiencing, because that way you will be able to take drastic actions in bettering the lives of, the citizens of Kebbi State. That is what Nigerians are asking for. That is what they're asking for. You shouldn't be spending lavishly in this kind of economic hardship where families that used to be able to afford 3 square meals can no longer afford to feed their family 3 times in a day. Most families now live on max 2 meals a day. And here you're busy buying cars for House of Assembly members and emirs. For what? Nobody is even saying that it's a crime to buy cars for them. You could buy less expensive cars. There are less expensive cars. In this kind of economic hardship, the government, the federal government, the state government, they should be seen as managing funds, not spending lavishly as if tomorrow no day. Because that excess money could as well be spent, bettering the lives of millions of people in their states, not just a few individuals who they feel are more important than the rest of, the citizens of the state. It's just not fair. It's not fair to Kebbi State citizens. What do you have to say about that? Let me have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. But before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Oyetunde Akombi says, why did you call it Poorest State? Kebbi have lots of minerals, both metallic and solid minerals. They are just congenitals in terms of profligacy. In comparison to other states, Kebbi can be poor. That's just the reality. Olaifa Dauda says, how can you say Kebbi is the poorest state in Nigeria, where we have the wealthiest young man, the 29-year-old son of the last Attorney General of a federation, Malawi, enterprising on one of the largest family business in Nigeria, Kai? There must be a missing link here. Nigeria will hail thee. The fact is, if they say a state is very poor, that doesn't mean that there are no wealthy people there. The gap between the rich, it means that the gap between the rich and the poor is very wide. That is just what it means. People can be living in affluence in a very poor country or in a very poor state, and some people are also living in severe poverty. The gap between the rich and the poor is just too wide. That's the meaning of it. Christiana says, how these people think, I don't seem to understand. Maybe because they have never seen what luxury is, so poverty is normal to them. Chika says, that's the ill fate hand of diversity. There is no advantage associated with the nonsensical concept in Nigeria. From Victor, this is a financial misappropriation that EFCC should investigate, but they are deceiving themselves chasing abuse of Naira and internet fraud as if they are the reason for hardship. Don't mind them. EFCC that is collecting bribe from Bobrisky. Now the House of Representatives have declared that the evidence presented by Very Dark Man is not authentic. They have exonerated Bobrisky and EFCC and those people who participated in that kind of atrocity. You are telling me that Nigeria is upside down. Musa Ibrahim says, what he did was right. Why you didn't challenge the extravagance of National Assembly members and some other governors who are spending public funds for party refreshment and other social gatherings? Well done, Governor. At least you gave shown that you value traditional institution. Okay, his own is better because this one he got, the car he got is for traditional rulers. Look at our kind of mentality in this country. May God help us. You all, let me have your thoughts once again in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.